Hello YouTube, Luke here again. Next deck profile here for Y Schwartz. This is the Eltrians, the Kyrie and Amitie, Florian, and Iris in it. See, it's got a couple of stills there from the movie, like in the other deck box. So this side can't see through the sleeves, this one, because this is also got Fate and Nanoha on it. Here, so these two do have a lot of accelerate abilities if you want to use them. I'm not really using many accelerate cards, but that's kind of like the gimmick of one of the, like, if you want to, you can just run a whole bunch of accelerate cards. You'll see in a minute anyway. Some cards in here have other effects when your other cards use accelerate. But anyway, starting off with the zeros. So 2 young Amitie, it's 3000 vanilla. It does have another use you'll see later. Young Kyrie, let's talk about the accelerate before. Okay, so all your other former characters gain 500, so it's global, but when one of your other characters uses accelerate, you can rest this top card of your opponent's library goes in the waiting room, then you can choose a card in their waiting room, put it on top of the library. So there's a few cards a few different types of cards that have abilities when you use accelerate, like this one here. I'm not really using them, but I just run 3 of these because it's got the 500 global, like that extra power can help. Formula suit type K Kyrie, it's a brainstormer. Pay 1, rest is top 4, and salvage a character from your waiting room for each climax. Next up we have Iris, girl slept in relic tablet. When it's placed in the hand of the stage, if you have 2 or more other formula characters, you can draw 1, discard 1. And when it's placed in the hand of the stage, you can choose a formula character and give it 1000. Sorry, it has to be one of your other formula characters. Give it 1000 for the turn. Kyrie, Day of Departure. When it's placed from the hand to the stage, you can pay 1, discard a climax card to choose a climax in your waiting room and return it to your hand. Its other effect is when it's placed from the stage to the waiting room, you can choose one of these, Iris, Artificial Intelligence, put it rested in any slot on the stage. Discard a card, sorry, when it's placed from the stage to the waiting room, discard a card, choose this Iris in the waiting room, put it rested in any slot. Better get that right. Anyway, on to the level 1, so the Iris you just got to see, Artificial Intelligence, has climax combo with cruel words. When this attacks and you have cruel words and you have 2 or more other formula characters, you pay 1, search your library for a formula character or a card that has Yuri in its name, rest all of your opponent's standing characters, and this gains 1000. Its other effect is when your opponent's character is rested, this gains 1500. So this gets pretty big when it attacks and using the climax combo, depending on how many opponents you can actually rest. But just being attacked on its own means it's going to have at least 5500, since in order to attack this, you have to rest your character. And these 4 here, Amitie, Salvation of a Little Sister. If you have 2 or more other formula characters, this gains 2000 power, and it has discard a character from your hand to the waiting room. It's on core cost. We have 2 bombs here, so when this is reversed, if the opponent is level 1 or lower, you can reverse that character, and when this is reversed, you can choose one of your other formula characters, give it 1000 power for the turn, so it's not bad. Bomb your opponent and then give power to one of your other characters. And this is the backup. It's the 1k backup, and you choose a formula character, give it 1000. You see, like, there's plenty of backups like this in recent sets. I've been seeing them quite a bit recently. Okay, on to level 2. So Amitie Eltria girl, so it's a 500 level assister. So what I mean, so the character in front of it gets 500 power times its level. And now when this is placed from the head of stage, you can choose a young Amitie in your waiting room and put in your stock. So this card basically pays for itself. That's why I have a couple of these. And so this is another one of those ones which has an ability. When you use the accelerate, you can draw a card and discard one. And this here, Kyrie Eltria girl, just plus 1,000 for each of your other formula characters. Here, this is the only card I actually use accelerate with. It's the Kyrie variant Fezza. So if it battles a level 3 or higher opponent against 6,000, its accelerate effect is you obviously clock one, and this gains 1,000 power. And if you reverse your opponent, you can draw a card. But if you want to, you can make a deck where just about everything uses accelerate if you want to. Okay, on to level 3s. So the Kyrie Determined Will, for the other characters of formula, this gains 1,000 power. When this attacks, you can pay 1, perform a trigger check twice, so it's twin drive. Its other effect is when it's placed in the hand of the stage for this turn, you have the ability to restand this. So you have to pay 3, discard a formula character, and rest one of your standing characters. When the other character in the front row center slot attacks, you can restand it. I hope I got that right. And okay, this one here, Amitie variant Zapper. When it's placed in the hand of stage, you can put the top card you clock in your waiting room. Climax combo with Magician of Salvation. You can pay 1, you can heal 1, and then this gains 5,000 power for the turn. So it's quite a cool card how it can just heal. You can heal 2 damage in one turn, potentially just from its own effect, and then the climax combo effect, and it gets massive. And then put them over here. Right, well, put them over here, and then of course you got the climaxes. They're the only climax combos I'm using for this deck anyway. So yeah, anyway, that's the deck profile. So until next time, thank you all for watching, and see you again soon.